Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. C'est bon? This is good?
Yeah, it's fine.
You take from library. Krishna.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jana Vallabha Gopijana Vallabha Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
jai, Ganturaj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, all glories to Srimad devotees, all glories to Srimad devotees, all glories to Srimad devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, and all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye
Nastupiyeshu Abhadresu
Nastupiyeshu Abhadresu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Sloke
Bhagavate Uttama Shloke
Bhakti Bhavati Nastiki.
Bhakti Bhavati Nastiki.
Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a very means of conquest, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayan, and to Narayan Rishi, the supremest human being, and to Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and to the author, son of Vyasadeva. By regular attendance in classes on Bhagavatam, and by rendering of service to the pure devotees, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established in the heart. So we shall read from Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th Canto, chapter 9, the dynasty of Anshuman. And it's a new chapter, text 1 to 3. So there's a summary first of all. So we're going to read the summary.
No.
The dynasty of Anshuman. This chapter describes the history of the dynasty of Anshuman up to Kadvanga, and it is also described how Bhagirath brought the water of the Ganges to this earth. The son of Maharaj Anshuman was Dilipa, who tried to bring the Ganges to this world, but who died without success. Bhagirath, the son of Dilipa, was determined to bring the Ganges to the material world. And for this purpose, he underwent severe austerities. For the Ganges, being fully satisfied by his austerities, made herself visible to him, wanting to give him a benediction. Bhagirath then asked her to deliver his forefathers. Although Mother Ganges agreed to come down to earth, she made two conditions. First, she wanted some suitable male to be able to control her waves. Second, also all sinful men would be freed from sinful reaction by bathing in the water in the Ganges, but the Ganges did not want to keep all these sinful reactions. These two conditions were subject matters for consideration. Bhagirath replied to Mother Ganges, the personality of Godhead, Lord Shiva, will be completely able to control the waves of your water, and when pure devotees bath in your waters, the sinful reaction led by a sinful man will be counteracted. Bhagirath then performed austerities to satisfy Lord Shiva, who is called Asutos, because he is naturally satisfied very easily. Lord Shiva agreed to Bhagirath's proposal to check the force of the Ganges. In this way, simply by the touch of the Ganges, Bhagirath's four forces were delivered and allowed to go to the heavenly planets. The son of Bhagirath was Sruta, the son of Sruta was Nabha, and Nabha's son was Sindhu-Dvipa. The son of Sindhu-Dvipa was Ayutayu, and the son of Ayutayu was Rituparna, who was a friend of Nala. Rituparna gave Nala the art of gambling and learned from him the art of Aswavidya. The son of Rituparna was known as Sarvakarma. The son of Sarvakarma was Sudasa, and his son was Sodasa. The wife Sodasa was named Dayamanti or Madayanti, and Sodasa was also known as Kalma Sapada. Because of some defeat in his fruitive activity, Sodasa was cursed by the sister to become a Rakshasa. While walking through the forest, he saw a Brahmana engaged in sex with his wife. And because he had become a Rakshasa, he wanted to devour the Brahmana. Although the Brahmana's wife pleaded with him in many ways, Sodasa devoured the Brahmana, and the wife therefore cursed him, saying, as soon as you engage in sex, you will die. After 12 years, therefore, even though Sodasa was released from the curse of Vasistha Muni, he remained sonless. At that time, with Sodasa's permission, Vasistha impregnated Sodasa's wife, Madayanti. Because Madayanti bore the child for many years but still could not give birth, Vasistha struck her abdomen with a stone, and thus his son was born. The son's name was named Asmaka. The son of Asmaka was known as Balika. He was protected from the curse of Parasuram because of being surrounded by many women, and therefore is also known as Nari Kavacha. When the entire world was devoid of Kshatriyas, he became the original father of all Kshatriyas. He is therefore sometimes called Mulaka. From Balika, Dasarath was born. From Dasarath came Aidavidi, and from Aidavidi came Vishvasaha. The son of Vishvasaha was Maharaj Kadvanga. Maharaj Kadvanga joined the demigod in fighting the demigods and was victorious. And the demigod therefore wanted to give him a benediction. But when the king inquired how long he would live, and understood that his life would last only a few moments, only a few seconds more, he immediately left the heavenly planets and returned to his own abode by airplane. He could understand that everything in this material world is insignificant. And thus, he fully engaged in worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari. Next one. Sri Sukha Uvacha Amsumam Chaptapastepe Ganganayana Kamyaya Kalam Mahantam Nasadnud Tata Kalina samstita
samstita
Sisuka vacha sumam cha tapastipi ganganaya nakamyaya alam mahantam nasanu tasakalina samstitaha Sisuka vacha sumam cha tapastipi ganganaya nakamyaya alam mahantam nasanu tata kalina samstita
Sri Shukavacha
Sumam Skata Paste Ganga Kamyaya Alamantam Nasatmo Tasakalena Samstitaha
Shri Shukavacha Amshulam Chatapastepe Ganganaya Nakamyaya Kalamahantam Nashaknot Tatakarina Samstitaha
Shri Shukavacha
Amshulam Chatapastepe
Ganganaya Nakamaya Alam Mahantam Nasaknat Tato Kalena Samstitaha
Shri Shukavacha Amshulam Chatapastepe Ganganaya Nakamyaya Kalamahantam Nasaknot Tatakarina Samstitaha
Shri Shukavacha Sumasata Pastipe
Amshulam Chatapastepe
Ganganaya Nakamyaya Kalamahanta Nasakno Tatakalena Samstita
Shri Shuka Uvacha
Shri Shukavacha
Shri Shukadev Goswami said
Shri Shukadev Goswami said
Anshuman the king named Anshuman
The king named Anshuman
Cha
also
Tapatipi executed austerity Ganga the Ganges Anayana Kamyaya with a desire to bring the Ganges to this material world
to bring the Ganges to this material world
to deliver his forefathers
Kalam
time
Mahantam
for a long duration
Ashagnot
was successful
Tata
thereafter
Kalina
in due course of time
Samstitaha
Translation by Srila Prabhupada.
Jai.
Sukadeva Goswami continued. King Amsuman, like his grandfather, performed austerities for a very long time. Nonetheless, he could not bring the Ganges to this material world. And thereafter, in due course of time, he died. So there is no purport. We move to text 2. Dilipastat sutta tatvat asakta kalam eviyam evivan bhagirastasya sutas te pesa samuha sumahatapa. Translation. Like Ansuman himself, Dilipa, his son, was unable to bring the Ganges to this material world, and he also became a victim of death in due course of time. Then Dilipa's son, Bhagavad, performed very severe austerities to bring the Ganges to this material world. Again, there is no purport, so we move to text 3. Darshayam asatam devi prasana valadabsmite ituk tasvam aviprayam sasam savanato nipa. Translation. Thereafter Mother Ganges appeared before King Bhagirath and said, I'm very much satisfied with your austerities, and I'm now prepared to give you benediction as you desire. Being thus addressed by Ganga Devi, Mother Ganges, the king, bowed his head before her and explained his desire. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The king's desire was to deliver his forefathers who had been burned to ashes because of disrespecting Kapila Muni. Om Jnana Hirandasya Jnanapanjana Salati Chakshuranmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Kale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhya Evacha Patitanam Pavinibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Mukam Kurti Vachalam Pangulangaiti Grim Tat Kripa Tamam Vande Sri Gurum Dinatarinam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, I would like to thank you so much for accepting us, for accommodating us. Although I am unknown to you, of course, Prabhu Tanu, Ram Tanu, and Prabhu Vikatasu, you may know them, especially Ram Tanu, who actually arranges everything for us to land down here. I feel very honored and feel very pleased to be among you here in this corner of this country world, in France for the first time. And here I can see so many potential here to preach Krishna consciousness all over the world. I can see France is an international place where we can see, when we were out, we can see all colors of people, all colors of people, black, white, brown, and in between also. So, and I met people from West Africa, North Africa, East Africa, and even South Africa. And I met people from India. And here I can see that he is an extension of Bengal. Because a lot of Bengali come here. And for me, there's no need to go to Bengal. To meet these devotees, they all come here. Here. And I'm very fortunate to meet them here. So thank you so much for accommodating us, especially this Prabhu Pran.
Jiva Pran.
Jiva Pran. Hare Krishna. So Bhagavatam is a very nice scripture. It's a very wonderful scripture. Krishna Swadhamu Bhagati Jnana Divi Saha Kalo Nastam Jisamesa Purana Kodunodita. When Lord Krishna finished his pastime on earth, he went back to the spiritual world. And before leaving for the spiritual world, he gave us Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is as brilliant as the sun. It's at the horizon just after the departure of Lord Krishna who's in a boat, accompanied by knowledge, religion, etc. Person who have lost the religion, and death, darkness of ignorance, shall get light from this Quran. So this Bhagavatam give us light. Because in this material world is full of darkness. We need the sand. We need sand to see ourselves, to maintain ourselves. So Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. Bhagavatam is identical to Krishna. It's absolute truth. And to understand the absolute truth, we need to understand the relative truth. So here we have experience of the sun, and we have experience of darkness also. Sri Radha Parisisvara
Jai.
Sri Vitai Sutta Ki Jai. Sri Jagannath Baladi Subhadra Maharani Ki Jai. So we have experience of sunshine and darkness here. So if we were asked to describe darkness, how can we describe darkness without light? So we need light to explain, to describe darkness. Darkness means the absence of light. And the other thing in the sunlight, it means reflection. How can we describe reflection? We need the help of the sun, who is compared to Krishna. Krishna Surya Saman Maya Hayandaka, Vaha Krishna Taha Nahi Maya Hayandaka. So to understand the absolute truth, we need to understand first the reflection and darkness. Because we have experience of this in the material world. Only then we can understand the absolute truth. See? So here, Bhagavatam is absolute truth. Krishna left us with a Bhagavatam. And Prabhupada, following the footsteps of his spiritual master and the Parampara, he also established Bhagavatam class in the morning. And we need to attend Bhagavatam class regularly. Why? Because in the material world, we are in a diseased condition of life. when we are in disease condition of life, we need to have, when someone is sick, he needs treatment. And he goes to the doctor. And our doctor is Srila Prabhupada. He gives us the treatment. Wake up early in the morning, attend Mangal Arati, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and attend Bhagavatam class. These are the treatment for one who is diseased in the material world. And we are all diseased. We need to follow this. And Prabhupada knows, because Prabhupada is a physician, he knows what we need, what treatment we need. So establish this morning program. And by following this morning program, will be cure our disease. And this is not enough. Prabhupada gives a treatment for a disease, he gives a treatment, and what else? Diet. And our diet is prasadam. Hare Krishna Mahaprasad. So, in this way, by following this treatment, attending Mangal Arati, attending Bhagavatam class, and taking prasadam, will be cure of our disease. And the main disease is what here? What are the main diseases?
Avidya.
Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi.
Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. These are the miseries. And in between birth and death, there are old age and disease. So this is the treatment we have to follow to become cure our disease. Plus, Prabhupada made a very strong statement in Bhagavatam. Prabhupada said that the prescription they give for a particular disease, the medicine, or worse than the disease. Because by taking the medicine, what happened? You get the side effect. Prabhupada made a strong statement like this. Who can make this statement like this? So, our real treatment is not to go to the doctor. Our doctor, we already have our doctor, and he already prescribed the medicine for us, our treatment. This is our treatment. Bhagavatam, Prabhupada never take medicine. Prabhupada take 3M. Morning walk, medicine, but Ayurvedic medicine. And morning walk, and massage. This is the treatment to get rid of our disease. Prabhupada did that. So, who had COVID here? Who suffer from pandemic? Any one of you? No. You are very fortunate.
Yeah, for a week.
For a week. I was fortunate not to have COVID. But the government was insisting the citizen you must do vaccine. At one point, I was not inclined to do my vaccine because you have to create a long queue to wait for our turn, to have vaccine. So I was not inclined at all. But somehow I take an appointment online to have my vaccine. And I got this vaccine, Johnson. They put Johnson on me. And I asked them when I should come again to do the second. He said, no, only once is enough. Then I say I'm happy now. I don't want to go more. I'm happy. So after 1 or 2 weeks, I suffered so much that I was thinking that I lost my breath. I lost my breath.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like so painful. I get pain in my body and some infection in my body. So then I had to go to the doctor. An Ayurvedic doctor. The doctor asked me whether you had this vaccine. I said yes. And he said this is a reaction of the vaccine. Then I realized the word of Srila Prabhupada in Bhagavatam. So the medicine they prescribe for the particular disease or worse than the medicine, or the worse than the disease. This is a strong statement Prabhupada made. So our treatment is the morning program and the evening program also. So this is our real treatment. But we have no faith. Especially me. Have no faith. Sometimes we miss the Manga Arti. We take it for granted. But this is our real treatment. Chanting a minimum of 16 hours in the association of devotees. But sometimes we chant. We think we can chant alone. And we are following the instruction of spiritual master chanting 16 hours. But someone may argue that is it enough for someone who is chanting Hare Krishna alone to get love of God? One may argue like this. And then says yes or no? No. Why not? Because when we need to put water on a plant, where will we put the water? On the root. So putting water in the root is enough for the tree to grow and bear fruits? Is it enough? Only putting water in the root? No. Why not? What the tree needs? More. Sunlight. The sunlight is compared to association of devotees. So that's why we have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the association of devotees. Then we will be inspired to chant more and to chant with focus, with attention. But we see, even in the association of devotees, we see many devotees fall asleep. So what to speak in the association of devotees fall asleep? What to speak of chanting Hare Krishna without association of devotees? See? So this is the challenges. Here, let's come to the verse. Here, we read 3 verses, and the third verses explain that the king's desire was to deliver his forefathers who had been burned to ashes because of disrespecting Kapila Muni. I will not go into details, into the history, but I will try to explain the philosophy. The king's desire was to deliver his forefathers who had been burnt to ashes because of disrespecting Kapila Muni. What we can understand from this 2 lines, is only 2 lines purport, is that the king is a representative of Krishna. And as Prabhupada said, devotee is also a representative of Srila Prabhupada of Krishna in the material world. So we have to represent the spiritual master and Krishna as devotees. So here, the king's desire was to deliver his forefathers. So that reminds me a verse that I wrote here of mention of forefathers. Anyone who has completely surrendered into Krishna, Mukunda, giving up all other duties, is no longer a debtor, nor is he obliged to anyone, nor to the demigod, nor the sages, nor the temples in general, no kinsmen, no humanity, no forefathers. These are forefathers. So, when one takes birth in the material world, we become indebted to many personalities, demigods, the forefathers, the family members, the relatives. Yeah. We are indebted to them because by their grace we are here. Yes or no? So these debts can be vanquished, can be eradicated by serving Krishna, who is Mukunda. So by surrendering to Krishna. Now what is surrender? Saranagati. What is the meaning of surrender? Surrender means there are about 6 items of surrender. To accept favorable and to reject unfavorable things. This is 2. And the third is
then being humble, humility.
Humble and meek. And the fourth?
Atmanivedana.
And the fourth is Atmanivedana. Completely surrendered. No, it's not like this.
Yes, then
Those are the last 2. So the 3rd and 4th are considering Krishna one's maintainer and protector.
Yes. Yeah. That we should have that faith that Krishna will protect us. And Krishna will maintain us. And what are the other 2? One you said, no? Meek and humble. And we should...
Atmanivedana, Gotriptivaran, Krishna will protect, and whatever favorable, accepting that, and whatever not favorable, not accepting
So
that.
we already
6.
listed 6 now?
Yeah.
There's the other one that wasn't talked about was, even if we're very expert at doing things, we should consider that it's only by Krishna's mercy that we're successful. That's usually what the other one is. Yeah.
So these are the 6 items of surrender. You have to check and balance whether we are following these 6. In this way we can conclude that we have surrendered. I'm surrendering, I'm surrendered. See? So the idea is to, as devotees, we have to deliver. our forefathers, and we cannot do it separately. There is a how we call it? Pinda? No? How we call it?
Doing oblation.
Yeah, offering oblation to forefathers so that they can be released from their awkward situation where they are situated. But this is done by, just like yesterday, someone came here and offered prasadam and offered gifts to the devotees because of his son's departure. And this is the best way to deliver the forefathers or to deliver those who have departed. We don't know where they are, but by doing activities like surrendering to Krishna, serving the devotees, this is a way how to deliver the forefathers, our family members, and our obligation to them. This is how. So there's no separate endeavor for this. We only have to practice Krishna consciousness under the guidance of the bona fide spiritual master in the parampara. This is a way how we can be free from our disease condition of life and free from our obligation to our forefathers and family members and the sages and the demigods. So, and there is one word here, disrespecting Prabhupada, only give a purport in this verse, this is the third verse, a purport of 2 lines. So this 2 lines has many, very significant. The other word is disrespecting. So we should always be respectful to others. Because why? Because we are devotees, we are representing Krishna. We are representing Srila Prabhupada. So here I can see that there are so many nice devotees here that I have witnessed. They don't like to waste their time, and always, while even traveling, they are with their laptop. Don't want to waste their time. And also they are always chanting Hare Krishna. See? So in this way, when people see us like this, then you will get belief, you will get conviction, you will get faith by seeing the devotees. So we are representing the devotees, the Lord as devotees here in the material world. We have to, just like Krishna wanted, Krishna's desire was to deliver the conscious soul. Actually, the material world was manifested just to bring the living entities back to spiritual world. So this is the desire of Krishna by creating this material world. But our desire as devotees also is the same as the Lord. We also have to deliver the people. And how to deliver it? Prabhupada said, the main activity of a devotee is to distribute this Krishna consciousness. The main activity is how we can distribute Krishna consciousness by distributing the holy name. We have 3 products. ISKCON has 3 products. What was it? holy name and prasad. These are the two products that we have, and we need to distribute it at large. That's why we go out and we distribute books. These books are timeless bomb. Many people have changed their life by reading our books. Here in town, downtown, even Muslims take books. And many Muslims said to me, I'm Muslim. So they want to get rid of that, they say that I'm Muslim, so they are not supposed to take our books. No. Even Muslim, they take books. Because they want to know what is there in our books. These books, just like I mentioned, is a light, is a torchlight of people in this darkness, in this material world. See? So we don't have to do anything separately or to another separately. We just have to be in the association of devotees and follow this morning program. Prabhupada used to say, try to follow. You don't even say follow. No, he said try to follow. So if we try to follow, then we'll be successful. Our endeavor will be successful. Because we are following the right thing. We are following the right medicine or taking the right medicine. So this is what we need to do, just to be in the association of devotees. And there are many challenges also. There are many challenges. That does not mean that when we become a devotee, when we chant Hare Krishna, then there will be no challenges. No. Prabhupada explained in one of the purport in Bhagavad Gita that for one who is chanting Hare Krishna, there may be many impediments. But Prabhupada continued, Prabhupada said that one should tolerate it and continue to chant Hare Krishna. And the two last lines Prabhupada said in the purport, that one will get the full benefits of our Krishna consciousness at the time of death. So we have to try to serve Krishna to our last breath. The challenges will be there up to that time. So there are many challenges. And one need to just tolerate it. You are all here because you're tolerating. You're so many things you have to tolerate. And one who tolerates, he's a winner. You have to tolerate. Otherwise, if you don't get obstacle, how will you learn to tolerate? How will you learn? So challenges are very good for devotees. Very good. We have to, this Krishna Consciousness, Prabhupada said in chapter 9, text 30, Srila Prabhupada said that this Krishna Consciousness is a declaration of war, is a declaration of war, a declaration de guerre contre Maya. So, what does that mean? It means that we'll die, we'll get hurt, because we are soldiers. So we need to tolerate at times, and we need to also be conscious of representing Srila Prabhupada. See? So I stop here. Thank you so much. Actually, I did not prepare because when I was taking prasad, the last time, 7 Prabhus or asked me to do that. So a whole night, so I was not able to prepare, but actually I try my best to explain what is there in the purport. So thank you so much. If there is any question or comment, you're most welcome. Yes.
I have a question or a comment, but I just figuring out how to formulate it, because it's about this surrendering process. Who is responsible for that? I mean, Krishna is arranging the challenges for all of us when we're chanting, because we're praying for service when we are chanting. I don't remember now how many mantras we are chanting when we are completing 16 rounds.
128.
Yeah, you see. So you're praying for service that many times. So yes, Krishna is arranging the challenges for all of us individually and collectively. Yeah, it's more of a question about management, how to make sure that there are challenges within the temple environment also. Harinam Sankirtan, no problem at all with challenges, so there. But here within the temple environment, because here it's so easy to get into Maya, even though you are in the transcendental environment. For example, Vaisheshika Prabhu once said on a lecture some advice within management. He said if the manager is not trying to improve the standards, then everyone will just do whatever they can and just stop there. They will not go any further. They will just do what they need to do, but never do anything more. But if the manager is pushing a little upwards, then everyone will start to do more than they can usually do. So the surrendering process is everything. As you said, it must be there, or else we will just stay. We will not advance anymore. So my that's why I'm probably formulating my question. What does the management, or let's say the temple president or the brahmanas, I guess they have to push somehow within the community, or else there will be stagnation in their development.
Yes.
Do you have any comment on this?
Yes. Thank you for your comment or question, some sort of question. Once His Holiness Giyat Swami was ordered by Srila Prabhupada personally to write books. And at the same time, Giyat Swami was asked by the president to go and collect for a pandal program in Bombay. And Giyat Swami thought that, Giyat Swami first of all tell the president, I've been asked to write books. And the president said, you can write at any time. Start writing the books. But at this moment, I want you to collect, because we are in 1 week, we have to we need some money to do the programs. Then Giyat Swami thought, yes, I think if I abide by the president order, that will please Prabhupada. And he collected. And when Prabhupada Giriraj Swami after. Prabhupada was Giriraj Swami was asked by Prabhupada, how is your writing? When Giriraj Swami stays silent, Prabhupada said, okay, we'll discuss later. Then when Giriraj Swami meet Prabhupada again, he asked Prabhupada, did I did the right thing by not writing and by following, because I saw by following the president, the leader of the, who is also representative of the spiritual master and Krishna. Did I did the right thing? So then Prabhupada replied. Prabhupada said, yes, the order of the spiritual master can be suspended, but it cannot be neglected. So in this way, we have to know what to do when and how to deal with the devotees. So in this way, we can maintain our life without offending anyone, because he is disrespecting the word he is. I don't know whether I just give a comment. Maybe there was some elaboration on. Yes.
So Prabhupada was speaking from his own experience, because his guru told him to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world back in 1922. But he couldn't do it immediately, but he didn't neglect it.
Yes.
He did it ultimately. So Prabhupada was teaching by his example.
Yeah. He suspended it for some time, but ultimately he executed it. So at times we will get difficulties like these, challenges like this. So we have to know what, where and what to do and how to deal. Thank you so much for your attention. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Gaur Hari Premanande, Hare Krishna.
Hare